Out is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Second down and 8. Now Penix. Quick throw here is complete. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll run with Pacheco. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4. From the gun, it's Penix. That's to the sideline. He's got Neighbors. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Giants.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Taken in by Gesicki. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side, it either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Ready?
On second down, here's Penix. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New York. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Slot receiver, headed right. Allen gonna throw to get things going. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Hey, tight. Half. Alert! Half 10. Hey, hold.
Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Alert! Monday.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
We're not real accustomed to seeing these sort of plays out of this guy. He's more of the dirty work, kind of behind-the-scenes role player, but tell you what, he keeps coming through for this offense, and he's going to find himself with a couple more touches.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. 2nd and a yard.
5 wide.
That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And he'll get forward for a couple. Kayvon Thibodeaux with the stop. In motion comes Andrews. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Middle. Look out.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. They'll run with Harris. A second effort, and he is in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Carolina.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Penix. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings them second and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Penix. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
On third down, Penix. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's to the sideline and intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. They try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Dell motioning over. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newton. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They motion the slot man left. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's At the 25.
In this coverage breakdown, Mike, it's just completely unacceptable. You come out in dime defense. What that means is you have 6 defensive backs and only 1 linebacker most often. So for the offense to find an open receiver with that much space to operate, you just have to imagine there was some sort of breakdown in communication and execution, because he had a lot of room to operate, and that defensive coordinator is not happy.
Again, it's Allen to the air. Got his man at the 6. And he'll be taken down. That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone, because it's 1st and goal.
Hey, hold. All 52. Is that?
He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Panthers. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat.
They're going to go play action with Penix. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready? Dragon 60. Lion. Go.
They'll throw. It's Penix. He'll complete that to his fullback. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Come on. Set.
On 2nd down, Pacheco. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Patterson's kick is good. And the Giants move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. A short one taken at the 10. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First and 10. They'll try to run with their fullback. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First down, Carolina.
Right back to the fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 41-yard line.
That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's a Carolina first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Dell motioning over. Here's Allen to throw. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. Deonte Banks right there with a good coverage to knock it away.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That's to the right side. He's got Andrews.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He's got his man. That's Legette. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down.
Love the idea of going for it on fourth down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Allen. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? The Panthers will take their first timeout. Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing is Allen. That one caught by Tank Dell. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, 56. After this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Middle. Pass 85.
Allen going to throw again. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
3rd and 5. Swing it out to his fullback. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers have tied it at 17.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. It's Penix. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there as time has expired. The 3rd quarter has come to an end. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. To throw is Penix. He's got his man. It's Diggs. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On first down, it's in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Run a little inside draw with their fullback. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Give it to Harris again. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Another run here with Harris. They try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now on 2nd and long. Try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
Alert!
From the gun, Josh Allen. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. That was something else. A big pickup on fourth and long to give him a new set of downs. In motion comes Andrews. A quick throw. That's what we get on the RPO. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Throw, left side, caught by Andrews. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Alert, alert, alert!
To throw again, it's Allen. That's into the hands of the fullback. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He knocks it through. Panthers have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here is 1st and 10.
Shut up!
From the gun, it's Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
On second down, here's Penix. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Big play in the game right here. It's third down. Now Penix. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And the Panthers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Trying left side, here's Harris. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout. Here's a give left side to Harris. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down. He'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen, and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.